For 1,000 years, the Incan Empire has stood in our way. Well, I say no longer. Hey, Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Sumeria, where we're doing a kind of weird modded game. Now, I reckon we could just dip the toe. Look, listen, we're just going to dip the toe into a little fascism, right? We just want that +5 combat strength, we want that 50% production towards units. I want to get the war done. It's nice and quick. So fascism is the way to go. This is like, listen, okay? I'm trying to get the war done. That's all. That's all I want. I want the war to be over. And so, with that respect, I'm going to go ahead and build myself some more cuirassiers. I'm going to move bombards into range of the city, like so. And then I'm going to move cavalry up here. Oh, I can't get those. Those aren't pillageable. So you should be able to move and shoot, and that should rip down the walls here. And then I'll provide you with some adjacency bonuses from nearby units. I got another cuirassier coming down here. Awesome. And I'm also in the process of continuing to develop my empire. I just think my empire development is actually pretty damn strong. We could put a refinery down here. Now, if I remember correctly, the refinery gives +2 production for every adjacent strategic resource, and those resources produce extra stuff. So it could be good to get ourselves a refinery here. So I might go ahead and do that. Another thing we need to do is to send these builders down to go ahead and build the fishing boats that we desire. And one thing I might be able to do is I can't purchase any luxuries. I can sell some. Nobody wants to buy those. What about niter? Any niter buyers? No, I don't want to sell niter. I will sell coal though. I think it would be good to do a little chopping here. So let's chop through that harbor. We have no builder in Nina. I am going to focus on food and production here. I'm going to prioritize food tiles. I do think that the refinery here makes sense. Actually, the refinery should go there on that tile because that's between two strategic, so it'll get more yields. Plus, it's a chop, and that would be handy. Test questions. I'm going to buy a tile, and then I'll pop down a fishing boat tile right there. Or fishery, rather. Now, I do have to deal with a little bit of a tourism victory that's coming through here. Okay, I did lose a bombard, which I'm not happy about. A cuirassier just blasted on through. And we did just unlock steel. I was tempted to wait, but I want to get the city off my list. Can I break the walls this turn? Yeah, okay. Fortification health is now 0, so this city can no longer shoot. I probably should have waited to do the army thing. I am recruiting an artillery army. It'll be here soon. How much would it be for me to buy an artillery army? Looks like it would be a lot of gold, but I might be able to accumulate. We have so much coal to sell. There's a universe where we could sell off enough strategic resources. I don't think niter matters quite as much for me right now. So I just need to sell off everything I can to get as much gold in the bank as possible, because then I can pop in here and I should be able to start buying artillery armies. Well, I need to wait till I have a little bit more oil, but we'll get there. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get scientific theory. That'll give me +1 food, 2 plantations. I would also like to get economics. Could be worth it to get steam power, but I think I'll go for economics because it would be good to get corporations. I do have the possibility potentially of getting corps. You can get your second shot on Manuku, just soften that city up. And this was my trade route that was going to Granada. I think we were mostly just looking for lots of gold here, so I will trade with Leeds. Okay, nice, you step there. I am now allied with Guitarja, which means my spy over here doesn't really do anything. Let's look for a commercial hub. I think Leeds, 700 gold, probably going to be the right one. Horatio Nelson, make me a fishery. Waiting for the harbor. All right, let's see if we can keep more bombards alive. I will have to retreat my bombards for a turn. Okay, I lost my field cannon. I'm okay with losing the field cannon. Field cannon doesn't bother me so much. It was a significant portion of my military. It was like 100 combat strength, which is fine. Why don't you come back and become an artillery? It requires 3 oil. Boom. So now you're going to absolutely rip down that city. Excellent. Yeah, I would like to be helped. I don't have the iron for more cuirassiers, and I don't really want to hard recruit artillery. I mean, we can. It's 11 turns. I think we start moving back into developing these actual lands. So I think I'm going to open with the theater. Also, I need to get my culture up. I need an absurd amount of culture. So let's go assembly, and let's look to purchase great works of writing. In particular, we want to buy them from the Cree to lower his tourism pressure. Every chunk of tourism pressure we can take away from him, and every chunk of culture pressure we can create will buy us more time, because he is running away. He's got 150 tourists. We need to get that tourism down. 240 per turn doesn't seem like much, but it is damn decent. Now, our good friend Eleanor is making over 1,000 culture per turn. So these guys are getting scary. All right, we're going to pop you over to here, and then you're going to come forward and assimilate him. Oh, wait, that was the wrong unit. This unit needs to come back and become an army. We'll drop the refinery here. Nice 5 production tile. Okay, you're going to chop for the harbor. Boom. Yeah, okay. Chopping for the harbor feels good. I'm going to overflow that production into a fishing wharf and then a trade dock. I'm going to buy myself, well, no, I need to upgrade my units next turn. So I need to go easy on the gold, but I can't put fisheries down in places. I'm likely to take some damage over here, but you will survive. That's excellent. 51 damage from that field cannon. That's a highly leveled field cannon. It's a little scary. We will be able to step forward with an artillery army. We got an aid request. I'm going to vote down PotatoMcWhiskey and vote up myself 3 times. Let's see how that goes. +2 era score. Patala Palace. Looks like a city flipped or did something. I heard a noise. Anyway, right, you're going to step forward. You're going to blast this city. Big damage. You're going to pillage for health and then take the barding promotion. You're going to come around and you're going to come in and hopefully we'll put the city on us around. Okay, city is now officially surrounded, so it won't recover health. You're going to become an artillery army. You're going to promote with expert marksman, so you're a double shooter. And next turn, we could almost break the city this turn. Let's try. Gotta be close. Oh, nice. Okay, so we broke the city. That's perfect. Now, we are in a dark age, which is going to make loyalty a lot harder here. But if we can just focus on not starving as step 1, and then we will keep the city. Okay, nice. Let's get ourselves... Well, we've got a lot of stuff we need to repair, but let's repair the cistern. I need to get a builder over here to do some repairing as well. We got the Civic Square in Trade Hub. What do we have in the city? I'm going to press 9 here. We haven't built the neighborhood. Could be worth it to build a neighborhood. Also, I think I want to get the assembly. +2 culture per turn, per citizen. That's quite a bit of culture. The amenities are actually fantastic. I'm going to go for the amenities. Okay, we completed a cuirassier here. Museum of Arts. See, Grand Hotel. Can be built in the same district with an opera house. So the opera house gives +1 culture from each great work in the city. +1 amenity from entertainment, a citizen slot, great musician points, great works of writing, and a great work of music. The Museum of Archaeology does what we expect it to do. The Museum of Arts holds great works of art. A lot of them. Grants tourism in the Civic Square district equal to its adjacency bonus. Okay. The Grand Hotel is good. I like the Grand Hotel. I think I'm going to do the Museum of Arts to buy art off of PotatoMcWhiskey. So we'll get the Museum of Art. Oh, Babanango somehow flipped to me. Fascinating. Let's have a look at what the city has. So if we go into here, there's actually probably a better way to list what the city has. We go into the building. So it's got, encampment, it's got a barracks, it's got a supply depot. I wish I could delete this building and change it because I don't want it to be a supply depot build. But irrigation wheel, bank, an emporium, theater, museum of arts. So it's not an ideal city, but we can make use of it. I'm going to go for a granary monument. It's baffling that the AI hasn't bought those yet. We could build the Eiffel Tower if we wanted to. I don't think tourism is our win condition here. Call me a sussy susser. Oh, I will take this 25% tourism rate boost though, because actually, if I do go for tourism, that'd be a winner right there. Cahokia Mounds do give amenities, so I will pop those down wherever I can. They generally make sense. Now, I want to make sure you own the correct tile, which means if I chop here, boom, we will overflow through to a trade dock rather, and then we can put the refinery right there, and that will get me more oil. That'll make my war go a little bit easier. You have established yourself in this city, so I'm going to go ahead and do a listening post, and that's going to get me a little bit of combat strength against the Incans. The Incans are demanding peace, but unfortunately I'm demanding blood. And let me tell you, that's not a trade deal I negotiate easily on. So we just got scientific theory. Oxford University laboratories give you scaling science per citizen. The Liberal Arts College gives you science from great works, which is quite good. Pretty damn good. I would say these are relatively comparable depending on the type of game that you're playing. The Liberal Arts Colleges is a very interesting item. Let's blast this encampment. Now some of these guys are a little bit low on health. I need 2 fairly strong cuirassiers. You'd be a little weak, but I don't think there's anything nearby to kill you if I do this. I'm trying to set myself up for success. You're going to take the depredation promotion. Take a little time to heal. I do still want to produce cuirassiers and cavalry where I can. I'm not finished with producing military. I'm slowing down the production of military for now. So I'm going to pop in here. I'm going to take out veterancy and I'm going to plug back in lightning warfare because I want to be able to get my cavalry support units up and running very quickly. So we've got the theater square in Bosco, Civic Square rather. We also have the amusement pier. So let's see. Bonus amenities extends to each city center within 6 tiles. Applies once. Ooh, or we could get the marina, which gives +1 amenity for every fishing boat improvement adjacent to this district and +1 culture for each fishing boat tile in the city. That's insane. I'm going to go for the marina. Really, really nice. Okay, we got the monument in Tyler Compton. This city exists to not be very useful. So what I would like you to do is to just make me builders for the rest of the game. and we can send those to cities that are actually useful. So taking a look at Hamazi, we could go with the entrepot or the shipyard if we want to go heavy on the production side of things. I think we will go granary monument to allow the city to continue to grow a little bit. Although that said, I think the shipyard into builders is probably the best play. I've got 5 envoys. I definitely want to stay suzerain of Namadal. It would be nice to get some suzerainties here. See, Nalanda, Mitla, any cool bonuses? Well, Anshan actually is a really cool bonus. I'm going to take Anshan because that will mean I'll now get science from my great works of writing that I will be buying from, Okay, let's go ahead and sell off these luxuries. Let's double check. We definitely want to be buying from the Cree still. Buy all those great works. Give me them all. So how are we looking on the great work front? Pretty good. Let's see if we can buy some great works of music. Oh, we can still buy another great work of writing. Well, let's do it. Great work of music. Okay, 1, 2, and now we're starting to look a little bit better, making decent gold, or rather, science from this even, and pretty decent tourism. Mostly the culture is what we care about, trying to cut away his ability to generate tourism. If we take a look at the Cree, he's down to 228, she's down to 237. It's very imperative that I get the Estadio de Maracan. I need to send a builder over here to Wanuku to help fix this city. Loyalty is looking okay in here, and I did actually capture a builder, and there is a coal tile right here. So let's repair this, see what we can do. Okay, nice. We got totalitarianism, so we can plug in fascism. While it's not an ideal government for our game, it does fit with our current goal, which is to conquer the Incan Empire. So now something that we do care a lot about is getting amenities from our government and loyalty. So we care about liberalism, we care about Republican legacy, we still care about public works because we have a lot of tiles to improve. I think economic union would be amazing to plug in if I had time / energy / opportunity. I do think federancy is pretty cool. I think total war is great for pillaging. And I think propaganda is going to help me on the war weariness front. Additionally, because war weariness is reduced by 15% in fascism, so now I'm down to minus 40% war weariness, which is really helpful. I'm going to start pulling back some units to heal, and we're going to continue to look for pillages. Sausa is next on our list. My hope is that Chan and Paria will just flip on their own. Let's get the bombards, well, they're not bombards anymore. But, forward observers is huge. I think I'm going to take that. So now I'll be able to bombard cities from range. Plug you in there to garrison. Okay, we lost a unit there. But he could do a lot of damage with his cities, and the field cannons defending the cities is very, very annoying. I feel like the AI got smarter. And so we got access to the stock exchange, Big Ben, corporations. But the big thing is that we blast this city to kingdom come. Let's make sure that this pike and shot never bothers anyone ever again. So we attack him once with a cavalry, and then we combine our cavalry to make them stronger. And then we move in with you, steal that settler, get this kill. And now we've got the city on lockdown, and we're damaging the main thoroughfares. I think it could be good to unlock combustion. It would give me access to the seaport, as well as the Golden Gate Bridge, logistics center, all kinds of cool things, as well as like tanks and supply convoys. So a logistics center gives +1 production to domestic trade routes to this city. It gives strategic resource stockpile and just some basic stuff. Recycling plant. Production bonus to specialist applies to all specialty districts in this city, and +1 power per neighborhood in this city. That's if you want to build a lot of neighborhoods. I don't know why you would want to build a lot of neighborhoods, but we will think about that, perhaps. All right, let's go for sanitation. It'd be good to get a medic. And then I guess I'll go for combustion. All right, nice. We got the assembly in Gabrielle. I think we'll go for the cabinet for the amenity. In the amusement pier in Wyatt, I think we'll go for the marina because it gives culture to fishing boats. It's handy. Okay, Sausa is about to get bombarded once and twice. The field cannon did escape the city. So let's try to block its entrance back. Start pillaging. Now, some people might say, it's crazy to pillage your own cities that you're capturing. And I'm like, Yes, it is. Why do you think I'm doing it? How much is it to buy artillery armies? Should be slightly less than 3 times an artillery, so 3,800. We're pretty close to being able to buy one. Let's see if we can buy some luxuries. No luxuries on sale. Should be able to buy an artillery army next turn. We did get the Museum of Arts in here, which does mean we want to purchase some great works of sculpt. 1 from you, 1 from you, 1 from you. And that will give us 3 works of art filling our beautiful museum. Apparently I can buy more art. Let's go for great works of portrait. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dur, 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 ba-dur. Apparently I had a lot more room for art than I thought. Cool, I had some mansions. We do have a themed museum. Wondering if I can theme. Oh, maybe we can make this work. Boom, double themed. Nice. Double themed. Oh, I liked how that sounded. That was funny. That's what I did to your mom. Grand Hotel. Let's see here. So we can get the Opera House. That's an amenity. It's a beautiful amenity too. Or we could get the Grand Hotel, which is extra tourism. So that'd be like +2 tourism from the Grand Hotel versus the extra amenity plus a whole bunch of Great Works slots that I can buy to cripple people's tourism. Okay, let's get you a trader Babanango. Then we'll work on that city. Chop. Right, we've blasted the city of Sousa. We've taken it down. We're going to keep the city. So we're looking at a pretty bad loyalty score right now. So we need to get to Antioquia real quick, which does mean it's time to go ahead and buy ourselves another artillery army. That will speed up the conquest of Antioquia. We've completed the cistern in Nina. We should totally place the industrial zone. It's a +7 right there. We should totally place the fairground. And we'll just, I guess we'll go for the irrigation wheel granary monument. We'll let that city build itself up a little bit. It's going nicely, actually. So the extra food will be very welcome to get these tiles working. Monument, granary, irrigation wheel. Let's keep working on the repairs. +1 era score, nice. Sanitation gives you +1 housing and -1 gold for every specialty district, but it provides +1 power from renewable geothermal sources once in the future era. And it gives you, so this is a cistern upgrade. I mean, it would cost a lot of gold, but that's a lot of housing, and the extra food is nice. There's professional sports, sports media, stadiums. It's a +1 amenity for every 4 specialty districts, or for every 2 specialty districts in this city if powered. +1 gold from every stadium and aquatic center built if powered, and +2 tourism if the city has a population of 10 or higher, and +5 if the city is 20 or higher. And then we get the Estadio Americana, which is +2 amenities in your civilization. That is very important for us to build. I don't think anyone has built it yet. Nope, but it will take us a while. Let's get started on that. Botanical garden or zoo. So let's see. Zoo is bonus amenity extends to each city set within 6 tiles, +1 tourism. Sorry, +1 science to each resource tile in the city with a pasture or camp, +1 amenity from entertainment. So this would be a number of amenities in range and a citizen slot. The botanical garden, on the other hand, also extends its range, but applies to science to each resource tile with a farm, plantation, or lumber mill. Interesting. +2 tourism. So they're roughly the same. Just one focuses on pastured camps. The other focuses on plantations or lumber mills. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 camps, which would be fun. Or I have 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's roughly the same. I'll go for the zoo. The zoo seems more fun. I may buy the zoo. Let me make some cash real quick. Make a little cash, boom. And then we will buy ourselves the zoo. Skadoosh. Just a tiny little bit of extra science. Why are you working these specialists? They're worth 30 faith. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, 30 faith is a decent amount, but I don't actually need that much faith. So maybe I would prefer culture, gold. What is this one? I'm going to say to my guys, don't prioritize faith. Don't value it. It's not important. Everything else is more important. Food production, then things other than faith. That seems reasonable to me. Okay, with professional sports completed, we are working on Estadio Americana. Let's go. We'll get the marketing agency. We'll unlock capitalism. We'll unlock the nuclear program. Another cavalry is completed. We got to keep making army until the end of the war. I got the theater in here, which is amenities. I will go for the cabinet for another amenity. I like having lots of amenities. It feels good. We have a field cannon issue. Now you can move and attack, so you can get over here and help with that field cannon. This city is flipping in 2 turns, and I don't have enough firepower to deal with these field cannons. I can kill 1, but the clapback is going to be devastating unless I can secure this kill. Combat strength when defending, combat strength when defending. The Silver Outlaw finished artillery, which means I think I can go back to building some regular stuff now. I think I have enough military in the artillery direction. Okay, so we'll trade with Sousa for now. 4 food, 5 production in the city, and then we will get ourselves a military academy arsenal. I like the military academy. I think it fits with the build so far of the city. Barracks is melee and anti-cavalry. This is for heavy cavalry. Nah, you know what? The arsenal is just always better than the military academy, in my opinion. I refuse peace purely on the principle that go F yourself. That's my principle. You pillage, fortify. Let's try to break this district. I don't want too much stuff to be in range of the city's blasts. Nice, you got me a cuirassier. Soon these will be tanks. We got the marina in Labasco, which is pretty nice, giving us a nice chunk of extra culture. Let's see, we could go for the aquarium. +1 science to each coastal resource and +1 tourism. Or we can get the casino, which bonus... So these bonuses extend. +1 gold from every commercial hub, harbor, and aerodrome building. +1 tourism for each wonder in the city on or adjacent to coast. +2 gold, +1 amenity from entertainment, citizen slots. This gives just tourism, and reefs actually give appeal. I think I'll go for the aquarium. That gets us closer to the aquatic center. So Sausa is definitely going to flip independent, but I'm okay with that because we should be able to swing back and take it. Sure, we can be friends. So it flipped independent. Go ahead and renew your mission there. You're going to step up here, pillage, and then promote. You're going to take out these silly little guys. You're going to break the city's walls. Well, you can't quite reach that, so go ahead and do this. All right, making good progress. There's capitalism. We have access to shopping malls, which gives gold bonus to specialists, and the marketing agency, which is a tier 3 thing. +2 gold from each great work, +2 gold from each fairground building, international trade routes gain money, +2 gold, +3 when powered, and a couple of product slots. Very cool. So we're entering into the what I would call the late game. We have definitely exited the mid game. I would like to kill this encampment, so let me go ahead and break it so there's one less thing shooting at me. You're going to go ahead and take shells, so you do more damage against buildings. And you're going to slowly ripple down the health of Sausa for us to recapture it. Waiting for tanks to become relevant. You're going to fortify. Would have been nice to have airplanes of some kind. But alas, it was not an option. Great person activated. We did just get the fishing boat and the shipyard in here, or the fishing wharf and shipyard in here, which is ideal. That's what we wanted. These anti-tank crews are like popping out at the exact time about to get tanks too, which is annoying. Looks like they're actually mounting a credible defense. So 1 blast here, 2 blasts here. Go ahead and take that encampment out. Then we should be able to hit the city. Basically dead. Can you get rid of these? You can. Excellent. Okay, you pop down here. Go ahead and become an army. War Department allows me to heal. Royal Society gives me builder bonuses, or the National History Museum. I think I'll take the Great Work slots. It allows me to buy more off the AI. Speaking of Great Work slots, what do I got here? I got a Great Work of Writing. I definitely could buy some stuff. Great Works of Writing. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your great works. Commercial hub completed here in the Silver Outlaw. Let's go ahead and build this up. I reckon we would want to go for... Well, we're trying to build a pretty tall empire. Food production is ideal, and then avoid faith. It's the only real thing that I kind of care about. I would say go ahead and grab me a quick builder, and then build me a market. Yeah, we're losing units left, right, and center, but they are cuirassiers that I'm about to upgrade, so it's like, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Right, so you're going to become a tank, and you're going to become a tank. You're going to conjoin here. I'm going to stop recruiting units, and I'm going to go back to improving my empire. In particular, I'm going to get myself some theaters for the amenities and great work slots. Sausa is getting ripped into pepperoni. We've broken the walls in Antiwalia. Let's get our levels by shooting this guy. And then we'll blast this one more time. We could go ahead and unlock uranium. There's no reason not to, so let's do it. We got the Opera House, that's an amenity, plus a Great Work of Writing and a Great Work of Music slot. So let's go ahead and quickly buy a Great Work of Writing. Oh, plenty of Great Work of Writing slots. And then music, 1, 2 slots of music. We can get the media center, but it is mutually exclusive with the broadcast tower. So this is 5% culture in the city, another 5% if it's powered, +2 culture when powered, an amenity from entertainment, a citizen slot, great artist, great musician, great work of music. And so if I compare that to the broadcast tower, its culture bonus extends to all city centers within 6 tiles that do not already have a bonus from this building. Citizens exert loyalty pressure in this city, and this pressure also affects other cities, but is 10% less effective per tile. +3 culture. Oh wow, it's like an AoE culture thing. Interesting. +1 great artist per point, +1 great work of music. I reckon we'll build the media center because it's the flat 5% bonus to culture, which is pretty darn good. Could also make an argument for the seaport here. It is our second trade route. It's +1 food to each fishing boat and fishery. It's pretty good. +1 production to each offshore oil rig, offshore wind farm and seastead. International trade routes provide extra gold. +5 gold, +3 when powered. A housing, a citizen slot, a great merchant point, 3 product slots, and +1 citizen food yield. I mean, considering there's already 4 potential slots in here, and this would give a pretty significant boost to housing, +1. There could be something to be done there. We got the cabinet. Let's get the Museum of Arts. Over here we got the marina. Excellent. Let's get the seaport. I got the harbor and test questions. Let's purchase the fishing dock, and then we'll build the trade dock. I got the shipyard in Hamazi. Let's get the Granary Monument seaport going. Definitely need to get more builders over here. Some of my artillery are taking damage. I'm okay with that. All right, double shot field cannon. I need you to deal with this. Good stuff. I also need to take down Antiwalia. Let's hit it with a tank. That's a 13 pop city. You're going to promote. You're going to shoot to level. You'll shoot as well. You'll shoot there. I'm going to get this kill, but I'll regret it. Why don't you fall back to heal? We'll blast that city. We'll keep this one. So loyalty is grim. This is where I have to take Victor and put him in here, even if it means I lose these cities. Far more important for me to have these other ones on board. See, if I buy a monument, that might buy me some time. If I buy the fishing dock, that should definitely buy me some time because it'll allow the city to grow. If I buy, oh, great work, great work, great work, great work. Let's have a look. So great works of writing. I've got 1, 2, 3 slots. Great works of art. I've got 2 slots. See what we can do. No sculptures, some portraits, and great works of music. No music available. What about writing? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey. So currently, I think I'm trading a lot of money to the AI. Let's see if we can't sell our coal, sell our horses, even sell our oil, honestly. And we want that GPT to refill our coffers. I don't know how this trade deal gets to Muscat. Granada, I understand. Muscat, I don't. I assume it's from an airport or something. Go ahead and siphon funds from Eleanor. So if we can capture Sousa, we might be able to loyalty hold. We definitely need to kill some more of these cities. But every time we take a city, the loyalty gets a little easier to deal with. +2 aero score for power. We got nuclear program. So I think we will go for Cold War. I think we will shoot this city twice and then capture it. How's the loyalty? -11. Sorry, Reina, you got a new job. Because now we need to start holding this loyalty. So 14 turns in here, 3 turns in here. I think we can make 3 turns work if we can hit Cusco hard enough, fast enough. First things first is to get a unit into Antiwalia. Don't be starving. That's not good for loyalty, is starvation. Also, you don't be starving because starvation is not good for loyalty. These guys also aren't following my religion, so it might be good for me to bring in Inquisitors because that's going to be 3 loyalty per city if I convert them with Inquisitors. Okay, let's look at what's on the menu. So you have extra range. You need to get close. You need to get close. You just need to be here, and you can shoot from here. First turn. The high speed artillery is so damn good. So we're taking -12 pressure from nearby citizens. If we can take out Cusco, that would help quite a bit. Where can we get some loyalty from? Hell if I know. All right, so you chop the forest. That'll complete the market. Let's get ourselves some more builders. All right, knowledge composites. Now, you could take a promotion, and I will, because getting these guys leveled up will make my life so much easier in the long run. We're going to bring the field cannon forward too, because while it doesn't do that much damage, the fact that it shoots twice does mean that it contributes significantly. Once you pop into there and convert that city, why don't you pop into there and convert that city? Boom. That'll buy us even more time. Loyalty is actually just about potentially going up in here. And now it's falling much slower. So converting cities seems to work really well. I did get a tank, which means I need another 2, honestly. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy myself a tank core and then combine it with this guy. And that should be fine. So good job on building a tank. Why don't you finally go ahead and get me a theater so I can get that amenity from you? We got the neighborhood repaired in Wanuku. Let's keep repairing all of our buildings. Repair the armory, the forge. A little bit of a problem with the AT crew armies, but the AI tends to spam AT crew armies and then not really understand how to use them. So they can be quite easy to deal with depending on the circumstances. Cusco is starting to fall rapide. I think the combination of these 2 tanks should lead to a kill. Let's have a look at these cities. Yeah, Sousa owns tiles that at 1, 2, 3. It cannot work, so it would be good to swap those if we could. Oh, we can. Oh, yoinkarino. Chop. Get me some more builders. We got the seaport over here in Pinganiator. Let's build the media center. It's hard to know what to build here. Do I build a cistern? Do I build a neighborhood? I mean, building the neighborhood could be fun. I'm going to build a neighborhood. I'm going to look for a +6. We got a +6 up here. Why not? So in Trade Hub, I'm going to take some time now to buy some traders because I think I could totally squeeze out a lot more money out of this place. Also, I was meant to build a spy in here to protect it. We did get the cabinet. That's another amenity. Let's grab the Museum of Arts. Aquarium completed in Labosco. Let's grab that aquatic center. We got the Arsenal of Babanango. There is a little bit of a CO2 level problem. The world is flooding. And it will flood again in 4 turns, which, you know, is what it is. There's nothing we can really do about that because we got caught into the death spiral of having to focus on warfare. But we might be able to do something after the war. Yeah, when it comes to Poundmaker's ability to wage cultural warfare, he's not in a great spot. Eleanor is competing with him pretty well. I'm competing with him pretty well too. I've got 598 culture, considering I only started really focusing on culture in this episode, realistically. And let's see, Merchant Quarter, Guild Hall, or Bank. I think this is going to be a bank. There's a half a gold per citizen. Looks good to me. Okay, +2 era score because we've got a city to 25 population, a city center we're continuing to spy on, and we are blasting Cusco. City's about to fall. Yoink. Excellent. We will be keeping this city. Loyalty is a bit grim. Let's grab Amani, put her into Cusco. Now that city might start flipping now, which sucks. But what are we going to do? Buy the fishing wharf and a builder in here, I guess. Theater in Growing Beard. Cabinet. Get ourselves a nice amenity. We got the trade dock in Panhanda. Monument, granary monument rather, in that order. And then I guess we'll get the seaport. Building up that nice late game infrastructure. Nina has completed the monument. So let's get a builder. We got to do some repairs in the city of Sousa. It should be a pretty straightforward repair. I mean, we were the ones who broke it. Just because I broke something doesn't mean I know how to put it back together. I love you, I love you, I love you, love you, love you, I love you. Oh, oh, oh. This is what I sing to your mom. All right, we're going to start the attack on Kitakara. If we can break Kitakara, we break his empire in half. Chakutio should be easy, and then it should be very, very easy to break down these last few cities and then reclaim our lost city over here. In fact, I'm going to start the process of reclaiming those lost cities with battleships. Why can't you recruit armadas? Okay, food and production focus. It'll take us a few turns to get some battleships. It'll be fine. All right, we got bombarded here, but we did not get hit by that AT crew, which is good because he would do a significant chunk of damage to us as well. We did get our hands on uranium, at least technologically. Whether or not we found some is a different ball game. We did find some up here to the north. Let's go ahead and get that improved immediately so we can start gathering it. Right. So I'm going to move you to here, shoot this AT crew twice, and that should wipe him off the face of the planet. You're going to scoot over to this tile, which is in range for you to shoot that city. You'll scoot to here. Let's begin the blasting, and you'll scoot to there. Taking a look at the situation here. Definitely got a lot of repairs to be made by builders. Got to retool this entire landscape. Let's get for flight. Aerodrome, observation balloons, biplanes, tourism, and all improvements provide culture. Amount of tourism generated is equal to the improvements culture output. And rapid deployment. We got the space race. Let's sell off all of our luxuries. Then we're going to come in here. We're going to buy great works, as we do. All those great works of art. Yeah. Give me those. Let's look for great works of music. All right, we got room for a bit of that. How about some portraits? Oh, why, please. What about a landscape or two? Oh, you with this landscape, you are spoiling me. We got a lot. Let's look at great works of art on theming. This one's themed. Oh, this could be themed. Oh, no. Okay. Wait. What if I swap these two? Boom. Now they're both themed. You're a 27. Huh. Oh, this is themed. That's kind of cool. We could maybe theme this too. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 themed museums. We are missing another sculpture, but that's besides the point. We're making 239 tourism from just great works. It's not even something we really focused on. Okay, Museum of Arts is done. I think we go for the opera houses because I like having lots of room for great works, which also means maybe perhaps liberal arts college is the way to go. We got the seaport in Wyatt. Let's get the aquarium and the aquatic center. Let's pop in here, convert that city. That will buy us some time. The starvation isn't good. So if we can get the city to follow our religion, it would be fantastic. What did you guys take damage from? You head back and heal. I'm going to throw my tank at the city just to get that little bit of damage in on the walls. It might not seem like much, but every fraction of damage you do to the walls can speed up a conquest. Pretty significantly, actually. I kind of hate replanning an entire empire that you conquer. It kind of annoys me. Okay, National Park designated. We're going to go ahead and faith buy another naturalist. Right, we'll blast you, blast you, and then maybe my tanks can break the city. Maybe not this turn. How close can we get? Can you loop around? We are desperately close to breaking the city this turn. If I had another tank, we probably could have done it. But it's okay, the city is essentially snapped. All right, we're working on repairs. Repairs are going through, excellent. You're still planting wood, so I can get a little bit of tourism from this. This national park exists now, as does this one. Quite nice. It's too bad all my money went to this war. I could have developed this land like in a really interesting and fun way, but it's just like all the money went elsewhere. Unfortunately. All right, let's move the bishop over to... I need to save... I can't save Tyler Cromden, but I can save Gordon Abnott. So we'll pop him in there. I can also pop Liang into Michael Reynolds. Should probably Inquisition my empire again. Let's go to Mayorn and faith by a couple of Inquisitors. There's a little bit of a religion thing, and that hurts you. Because if a city is following your religion, you actually get a bonus. If a city's not following any religion, you don't get anything. If it's following someone else's religion, you get a penalty, which is super not good. Super not good. All right, convert the city, improve the wine, get ourselves a corporation, a plantation, who knows. So what's our tourism multiplier from luxury resource? So 100% from luxury resource monopolies isn't bad. I'm curious as to what other monopolies are on the map here. So we're going to have to kill the Cree. He has a citrus monopoly, which means he has a continent monopoly. Us, on the other hand, so wait, which continent map mode? Oh no, he just got lucky. He just got lucky. Us, on the other hand, we are going to have a literal monopoly because we're going to own the entirety of Pangea Ultima, which means all 4 of the amenities that spawn here: tobacco, pig. So we should be getting pretty close to a monopoly here. So like when it comes to tobacco, yeah, we need to get a little bit more control of tobacco. Then there's pig, truffles. He has a monopoly over that. I do have a monopoly on wine and probably close to salt. So a little more killing. A little bit more murdering, a little more pillaging. All right, pillage that for health. Blow up that city. Any pillages that we can get. Yeah, we can sneak in a little bit of health here. You are gonna go into the city to heal later. Why don't you pop? Okay, perfect. You're gonna pop over here to heal. So we've officially split his empire in half. So loyalty should be quite easy for us to deal with. Is there a governor sitting around? Only Pingala right now. Magnus. I think we can take Magnus for now and pop him into Kitukara and Skadoosh. Theater completed in Uldred, giving us amenities. I will go for the cabinet for yet more amenities. We got the bank in the Silver Outlaw. Ooh, plus 10% gold and a trade route. Or the marketing agency, which gives all tiles in the city plus 1 appeal, plus 2 gold from each great work in the city, and plus 2 gold from each fairground building. That seems kind of based, actually. I do like the 10% gold in the city. I'm just going to take that. It seems cool. Which probably means in some of these cities I could do with a commercial hub building at some point. All right, what do we got here in Wanuku? Get over here and convert. Get over here and convert. Get over here and convert. Nice. Fully converted. All hail. What is happening? Let's recruit ourselves an extra 2 inquisitorial duders. I wish I could just click my hands and conquer the world. That ain't how Civ works. Yeah, I was definitely talking about Civ, you guys. Yeah. They'll buy it. Yeah. Civ. So I'm going to pop over and take out Chuquito. next. And the hope is that by the time I get over here to the left, a golden age will land and we'll have like giga uber passive AoE expansion ability. And then we might be able to sneak down and yoink some truffles or maybe some luxuries that are hiding down in here. Definitely want to grab that silver. Definitely would like to steal that spice away. Oh, his empire is looking tasty. When it comes to the World's Fair, I am going to come second, which is not bad. All right, let's take a look at the district situation in this area. Okay. It's a little funky. It's a little funky. It's a little chunky. It's a little weird. I'm down to get weird with it, though. I do think that this should be a dam, if possible. It cannot be a dam. Well, then I think National History Museum has been completed in Mayorn. Alrighty. Let's go for the stadium, rather. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the stadium and then begin work on the... Oh, someone built the Maracana. Oh, the Zulu built it. Well, that just makes them a target. The Creed does have a decent number of bombers, but this may develop into a bit of a war game, which will totally change my approach to things, because now I'm going to get myself a airport as soon as I can. But first, amenities. Amenities are king. They really help a lot. Hey, buddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Civilization 6. This isn't the start of an episode, but I did take a break in between recordings, so you're getting an extra Hey, Buddies this episode. Let's get our artillery into range of the city, and then move our tanks forward in a protection formation. And we still have to take on quite a bit of stuff here. I decided to not go for Chiquito. I think what I can do is potentially I can convince him to give me that city, or I can just leave him on that city because there is only one copy of Salt there, and eventually that city will just flip to me when he gets into a Dark Age and I get into a Golden Age, because I would expect myself, I am getting into a Golden Age here, so I should be able to easily flip back any of these cities that are problematic for me right now. So I can take a shot with this Arty, and I think I will, because that'll get the damage started off in the city. Now, you can't take a shot, sadly. What I would really like is one of those supply convoys, if I could grab one. Now, I think I can probably buy one in the Silver Outlaw. Well, there's military engineers here. Oh, I don't think I built the supply depot. Hold on. Well, that's annoying. Nothing to be done about it. Now to be done. Right, Lucili has leveled up. Let's go ahead and be a con artist. That will allow him to steal gold, or her, I don't know, better. Right, we might be able to get a kill here on a religious unit, which would give me that little bit of extra Hinduism pressure. What is happening pressure, really. It's quite nice. All right, we're taking some hits on our units. There is an AT crew army over there that I'll need to deal with. Caravel was destroyed, that's fine. There's Space Race, which does give us extra tourism, great works of music, but I think we're still geared for war right now. You could take a promotion. I don't see a reason to, so we're just going to go ahead and blast that city once. Oh, you can't hit the city from here. Why is that? Well, let's kill this. Now, my poor cavalry army is a little bit too weak to fight an AT crew. Also, I need to get over here and repair these. I think I should be able to shoot from here. We cycle our artillery down around the city. The real nice thing would be is if we could get a great general to give them extra movement, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Let's pick up cultural heritage for the envoys. We got the trade dock over here in test questions. Let's get the granary and the monument to allow the city to continue to grow. The harbor is finished in Michael Reynolds, so we can start getting the trade docks in here. We do have a good amount of trade routes available. I'm going to pop into Trade Hub and buy myself 1, 2, 3, 4 traders. We'll start to fill out that use. Step in there. I would like to chop out a district. Boop. And let's go for the industrial zone because that'll hasten the construction of everything else. We'll chop out that seaport, which would be nice. Let's keep stealing cash from Eleanor. I refuse peace because your total destruction is my prerogative, is my goal. We have unlocked flight, so we can get things like observation balloons. I'm wondering if I can buy the observation balloon. We can. I would need 1,000 gold. Let's see what we can sell. Can we get up towards 1,000 gold easily? We can, which means we should be able to purchase an observation balloon. And this will make the war so much easier because now I don't have to worry about having direct line of fire to my enemy's cities. Build me a pasture, break that farm, I'm not worrying about developing this land as it currently stands, but that will be something I work on in the near future. Let's go ahead and work on electricity. This will give me access to the food market, which is +1 food to all citizens in the city, which is pretty cool. We've got the hydroelectric dam, the oil power plant, the cruise terminal, submarine. So we got the cabinet in Growing Beard. There is something to be said to be building a neighborhood here. I could go for the manufactory, which would improve domestic trade routes, or I could get the workshop, which was governor promotions. I think I'll go for the manufacturing. The transit station in Antawalia could be good. It is a little bit of yield per citizen. It also gives a citizen slot. There is something to be said for building another neighborhood in my capital as well. I think I'm going to put an aerodrome where the Estadio Dominicana was going to go. And I will finish that theater. But yeah, a neighborhood could be really nice in here, like on that +6, that'll be 6 housing. I mean, there's plenty of specialists available. And some of the buildings from the neighborhood would be super nice in my capital. But I do need to work on aircraft stuff first. All right, let's see what kind of gold trade routes we can get in Trade Hub. All right, 18 gold per turn. I do need to get a spy into the city to protect it. But the sheer level of gold that we can pick up is nice. 16 gold per turn on a lot of these trade routes is pretty tasty. Now your job is to counter spy on the commercial hub, because people are trying to steal gold from me, which is obviously not a vibe for me. Any holy sites around? No, not many holy sites around. The only holy site I have is up here in the north, which means these guys will have to go up there to heal. Unlucky. This tank army is a little bit vulnerable to damage. So I'm just going to pop him back for a heal and then move these 2 tank armies out in a nice defensive posture as we conquer the city. I'm not going to pillage quite as much anymore. I think it made sense earlier in the campaign against the city, but I don't think it makes sense anymore. All right, cultural heritage has been unlocked. Fundamentalism, extra faith from buildings and holy sites equal to the building tier if the city population is 15 or higher, equal to the building tier if it has at least 4 adjacency. Interesting. We've got state fairs, extra amenities and adjacency bonuses, districts adjacent to industry. Ooh, okay. +2 production on lumber mills, less production on mines and quarries. Green building, very cool. I've got the Sydney Opera House. We also have Concert Hall and Shipwrecks. Concert Hall is kind of a cool one. It's a bonus amenity building. I don't think I'm going to change my policies right now. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Could maybe get rid of lightning warfare, but I don't have a reason to at the moment. Let's shoot the city. Bang. And again, this guy's in an annoying place. And I don't feel safe attacking all out. So I'm going to bring you down this way with my other artillery up. Where's that observation balloon? He's got to make his way over. All right, let's go ahead and research. I guess we'll research environmentalism. 25% tourism across our empire. That would be nice. We also get rapid deployment. We'll talk about those techs as we unlock them. Got a lot of repairs to do here in the city. But it shouldn't be so bad. City up and running. Hamazi has finished its seaport, which is extra food on sea, fishing boats, fisheries. It's an extra trade route if it has a commercial hub, and it's just a ton of gold. I reckon we build a preserve, but also a builder. We got ourselves an irrigation. So Wanuku could make use of a transit station. A little bit of yields across the board. The media center might be nice too. So we've got room for some art, no room for artifacts. We do have some room for music. We have room for relics. We have room for writing. So let's start off with a little bit of purchasing. Well, I will buy that luxury, thank you. Let's go. Great works of writing. There's probably a bunch of those still floating around. I'm going to take as many as I can. Remember, every time I take one of these, it takes tourism away from another player, gives me that tourism, and gives me culture, which is the defense against tourism. So buying great works is actually super effective. Let's see, great works of music as well. Okay, so I think we got all of those. Let's have a look at maybe landscapes. All right, buy some landscape pictures. We're slowly filling out this absurdly huge array of great works. See, do we think we can get another themed museum? Oh, yes, we do. Looking good. Looking real good. Okay, so we got steam power, access to the Panama Canal. We can also build a commodity exchange. +1 trade route if the city also has a trade dock building. International trade routes from the city gain bonus gold for every bonus resource within 3 tiles of the city and in the city's territory. Domestic trade routes gain +1 production for each strategic resource at the destination. Gold, citizen slot, great merchant slot, product slot, and citizen yields. We also have access to the canal. Pretty cool. Ironclad, railroad. I mean, it would be interesting to see what we could do here. We got another battleship, which means we can combine these 2 battleships together. We have a very small flotilla of battleships. Now, in Pingionator, I reckon we were working on a neighborhood, so that's what I'm going to do. I may go for the media center to get the Great Works of Music slots. Also, we did pretty well on the World's Fair, which I'm pretty happy about. Wixit did finish the harbor. I reckon I'm going to go ahead and purchase the fishing dock, and then I'm going to build the trade dock, but this city definitely needs builders. All right, let's see if we can break this city's defenses. My obs balloon is here, which means you can now shoot over this. You're finally in position for a fight. There is a weird guy here, so let's blast him twice with our field cannon, doing insane damage. And I reckon it's just about time that we can take this city if we get our tanks over there. Kashamarka has been taken. We will, of course, keep it. No real infrastructure to repair aside from the aerodrome, so we will repair that slowly. Let's grab our boy Magnus and reassign him to that city. That will give us the loyalty that we need to continue to push. I think I might liberate Preslav here. I think that would kind of maybe take some of the grievances out of my conquest. People might not be so mad. I will build a refinery here because it gives me a really productive tile. And also here, they're nice tiles. It does like tank the appeal quite a bit, but not a big deal. Looking at the power map mode, we are burning a lot of coal over here in Antiawala, I believe it is. It's not so bad, but I would like it if we weren't burning so much. Military first, after action reports, containerization, extra yields from buildings and harbors, production equal to the tier of the city if the population is 15 or higher, and food if it has at least a +5 adjacency bonus. We also have the Amundsen Scott Research Center, as well as the Convention Center, which is a fairground building, bonus amenities to 9 tiles rather, and the Aerodrome District. Test questions is still flipping. I'm wondering if I can make a difference there. Probably would involve getting a cultural alliance with Katarja to buy me time on that. She'll probably pay me quite a bit of gold for this too. 34 gold per turn makes a decent deal. Sell off all of our spare luxuries. Look to buy any spare luxuries. Get those amenities. You can see the amenities changing up here in the top. Now we went from pretty unhappy to moderately happy. Another battleship is finished. Let's combine it. Here we go. First Armada. And we will get ourselves a Museum of Arts here in the city of Trade Hub. I would like the population growth faster, and I would also like to generate less grievances. I'm going to pump all my Diplo favor into that. I don't care about anything else, honestly. So I'm just going to take away all my votes and try to pump it in there. Otherwise, I think it would be nice to have faster growth and -5 loyalty, because I think I can handle the minus loyalty because I will be in a golden age. Now, my hope is that the Incan Empire goes into a dark age. If they fall into a dark age, it's really advantageous for me. So Katarja won that. I am generating less grievances. Let's have a look. Incan is in a normal age, which is fine. Oh, wait, that wasn't the rollover. The rollover happens in 8 turns. I'm dumb. God, I love the fact that this artillery has like an outrageous range. Range 4 at the moment. Start working on Preslav. You can start working on that city, and you get to here. You'll be able to shoot soon. You were healing. We'll get some kills here, cleaning up enemy bull stuff. Move the balloon, the Luftballon. Okay, Trade Dock Lighthouse in Michael Reynolds has been completed. Let's place the Civic Square and place the Amusement Pier. We'll go for the Granary Monument combo. A lot of repairs happening over here in Sausa. I'm just focusing on repairing infrastructure that already exists to get the city back up to speed. Let's hire 2 more Inquisitors. And I basically refuse to end this episode until I've fully conquered the Incan Empire. That's when I can leave. Okay? That's when I'm getting out. I'm sorry, editors. This is just going to be an extra long episode. You're going to have to deal with it. Boom, blast Pisac, boom, blast Pisac, boom, blast Pisac. You step onto that tile. We can get a Great Admiral. I'll take him. We also got the cabinet in Old Red. I shall build myself an opera house. We got 195% from luxury resource monopoly. This is pretty damn good. That's one of the things I like about the Monopoly mode, is that it does make it makes conquest a reasonable move in a culture game when normally it's not. Normally conquest is counterproductive. All right, let's shove a load of gold into Trade Hub to get even more traders going. And we'll keep looking for the top gold trade routes. Top gold, the tippy top. The toppiest of the gold. Tip top, tippity gold. I'm becoming unhinged. I'm losing my mind. Also, what was up? Dude, what the hell is up with Sniper Wolf? You know what? I'm not going to get into that. You know what? That's dangerous. I don't know who's watching. Maybe it'll get me struck. But that whole saga, if you You know what? You're lucky if you haven't been paying attention to that, because it's fucking crazy. And I hate the thing. Okay, here's what I will say. YouTube literally took the only action that would look like the course of action they took looks like favoritism. And here's the thing. We all know the favoritism happens. We all know it. But Jesus. Cruise terminal, submarine. I don't think there was a single person who was on. I'm completely baffled because I don't think I ever saw a single person on Sniper Wolf's side. So how is anyone on YouTube on their side? Okay, that's all I'll say. I don't think there is an argument. Or at least I haven't seen one. Okay, let's grab a Manny and pop her into the city. Loyalty over here. Ooh, that's actually not good. Part of the problem is probably grievances. Yeah, grievances are starting to hurt us. Also amenities in here. I'll yoink Reyna and pop her to Cusco for the loyalty. That'll buy us more time. We could potentially get a garrison unit there. Can't quite afford that. What could I sell? Any coal buyers? Any uranium buyers? Oh, we do have those. So if I could just buy like a really cheap unit like a, field cannon. Boom, done. Go occupy the city. I mean, garrison the city. Oh, we could create fertilizer. Okay, so this is a way to use neither. Create a new product for the world based on the fertilizer resource. Warning, product will be lost permanently on creation of no free slaughters available in any of your cities. +2 food to all farms in this city. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't think I have a real use for that. Fertilizer plant. Its production and food bonus is extended to all city centers within 6 tiles that do not already have a bonus from a product creating building. Allows the city to create products based on the fertilizer resource. Woo, neat. Any more products? What's we got here? Plastics. I assume that uses oil. +10 gold for each neighborhood in the city, but -2 appeal to all towns in the city. That makes sense. We could build like a big urban center. Machine parts, +1 production to all improved tiles. This one seems like it's the best one. Be real with you guys. All right, aerodrome done in Mayhorn. Let's swoop down there. Did I unlock bombers? I did not unlock bombers because I'm a silly man. Let's slowly build a hangar and then buy our planes. Taking a look at the city of Cusco, it has the Apadana, it has a commercial hub, and it has an industrial zone. So in my mind, there is an argument to be made for a cistern somewhere here, because that would buff up this. I'm thinking like a fairground could go here. Then this could be a theater square instead, and the cistern could go there. And the neighborhood, well, I mean, that could pop over there. And now we're looking at something kind of nice. Nice. So I think this is how we're going to do things. Now that does mean in Cusco, we have a whole bunch of land over here to like other areas that are completely unused. Do we want to just go for just coat it in farms and put some fertilizer in the city? We could do that. It could be fun to do that. Let's farm up a storm. So we'll place the neighborhood and we'll place the cistern and we'll start farming it up. All right, so the amusement pier, we have the choice. I think some of these tiles are flooding. There's nothing I can do about that. In the amusement pier, we have the choice between the aquatic center and the concert hall. So +1 amenity for every 4 specialty districts, or the concert hall. Bonus amenities extend to each city center. Let's go with the aquatic center. I think that works better for me. A little bit of passive tourism. Now, we did get the stock exchange here in the Silver Outlaw. It's probably about time that we finished that industrial zone that we placed all those years ago. We've got expert crew on more and more of our artillery, which is great. Actually, we're about to get it on this guy too. So most of my artillery now has expert crew, which will increase the mobility of our conquest. All right, London and trading. We'll trade with PP Kisses. I feel weird about making Machu Perry jokes now because I'm pretty sure he's dead. Unlucky. You know, it kind of makes me uncomfortable that we're all going to die. Sorry for the existential dread, but you know, your bag of meat won't last forever there, Chief. I want to be fired into the sun. That's how I want to go out. I want an all-expense trip, the fusion reactor at the center of our solar system. No holds barred, no whatever. Listen, just fire me into the sun, okay? I want to be a little toasty as I go out. Okay, triple bottom line +2 great scientist points per preserve building in ecstatic cities within 3 tiles of a corporation. Okay, interesting. We have biodiversity, lifetime emissions reduced by 1 per turn per city with national park and per preserve. Fishing quotas, okay. Diplomatic favor on coastal cities, but food on all water tiles is reduced. +1 culture on camps, pastures and plantations. Double tourisms from this improvement with a preserve. That's kind of a fun ability. Vessel speed reduction, appeal in coastal cities, but -6 international stoof. Bonus to tourism, cool. I don't think we're going to be changing our government for a while. We're in the process of globalization. We got the manufactory and growing beard. It's probably time we actually plant this city a little bit. So we have like a dam, a cistern. We have the industrial zone. We could, in theory, put a fairground there. Nice amenities, make the city happier. And that kind of appeals to my sensibility. So we will place the fairground. We do have potential. Do we want to steal any tiles? I mean, there's no harm in stealing this hill tile here because the Silver Outlaw wasn't using it very effectively. There is something to be said for like a neighborhood in this city. A commercial hub wouldn't be amiss either. Right there, that's a +4 commercial hub. Boom, we placed it. What else we got going? City does not have a lot of tiles. I reckon we'll go for the old neighborhood. Boom. We'll probably neighborhood up all these desert tiles. Yeah. So I think we'll go for production in here. Ooh, plus 0.3 production for each citizen in the city. And 3 power when powered. Or 3 production when powered. +1 great engineer point per turn. Or we can go for the chemical plant, which is about strategic resource stuff. I don't have strategic resources here, so I'll go for the factory. We repaired the aerodrome in here. Let's get the irrigation wheel, granary monument. The city will eventually be useful. We did get the transit station in Antiawala. Population in here is producing nicely. I do like the neighborhood building because it makes your specialists a lot better. So I'm tempted to get the food market. Now, I mean, the shopping mall gives a lot of amenities, but the food market allows a lot of growth. So I think we'll go for the food market. It's kind of a fun thing to screw around with. So in Babanango, we're going to repair the Arsenal of Democracy. Did I never place the amusement pier in here? Was I just dumb? I guess I was. So the amusement pier is done. We could buy the shipyard. Now, here's the thing about the Entrepot is it does give you great merchant point, but the shipyard has so much production it's hard to justify. I'm gonna go for the shipyard. So it's here. Okay, we got the cruise terminal plus 25% tourism for wonders in the city. All world wonders in the city provide +4 gold, +2 gold from each amusement pier building in this city, and +1 gold to each seaside resort. International trade routes from this city gain +1 gold. Or we could build a seaport, which is more trade oriented. Wait, so what's the naval base? Combat experience for all naval units. They start with a free promotion and they can be trained directly cheap. I reckon the cruise terminal is the play long term. All right, 1 shot on Preslav, 2 shots on Preslav, 3 shots on Preslav, adjust the balloon, shoot again, and then crash in with the tank. City will fall next turn. We are 1-turning cities now at this point in the war, which is a point in the war where you start to feel good about it. Because you've just been at war so long that finally the cities start to crumble. And also we can convert the city and now loyalty is much less of a problem. The grievances are still an issue, but it ain't so bad. Oh, we're taking a little bit of damage. They're counterattacking. Should be easy to liberate Preslav though. Alrighty, let's blast and blast and blast and blast. We'll pull you back to do a little bit of healing. We'll take Preslav. We will be liberating this. Bam. Preslav lives. Now Preslav is a militaristic city-state that gives +2 loyalty per turn in cities for each encampment district building. So this will just help me with my loyalty and also gives me a little bit of production towards military units if I choose to continue on that route. I do need to deal with this. You're going to pop into that city to heal. And more or less, the war is won. Because I don't think these cities survive depending on the loyalty of the next era. We got the industrial zone in Nina. We could go for the windmill. Standard adjacency bonus if located next to coast or hill. This is grassland. It's not on coast. So I think the watermill is better. +1 production from every district in the city adjacent to a river. I think that's just straight up better. The windmill is good if it's a coastal hill you build your industrial zone on. So I think we'll build the watermill. You can see it pops into the building right there. Okay, we got the theater square in Kitakara. Let's repair. Commercial hub completed in Lobosco. I think we wanted the seaport. And then we would build the market probably. Yeah, we'll build the market. And then we need to build the food market to allow specialists in the city to provide extra food because that will give us a lot of verticality in the potential of this city. We've got a little bit of work ahead of us. The opera house in Gabriel is finished. Not bad. How is the culture victory coming for these other players? Yeah, it looks like we've managed to slow them down quite a bit by buying all their great work. So that's been working out. Looks like our spy leveled up. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll take a linguist so you can protect faster. Okay, we're still spying on England, getting a nice chunk of gold rather, not coal. I do need to plan the city of Antiawalia. So if we take a look at what the city already has, it's got a campus, it's got an industrial zone, it's got a neighborhood, it's got a civic square, It's got a commercial hub. Now, I'm curious about amenities. If we look at happy districts, a district provides amenities based on the appeal of the tile. If it's breathtaking, it gets +1 amenity. If it's uninviting, it gets -1. And if it's disgusting, it's -2. So one thing we could look into is increasing the appeal on the tiles in the city because it's bad right now. So it should be getting a pretty negative appeal. Yeah, like entertainment is -4. So if we look at the appeal in this city, also we should swap some tiles because it doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't think I can do that yet. I'm thinking if I were to put lumber mills, sort of in this configuration, it might improve the appeal of the city. So I'll start building builders over here for that purpose. I also need to think about Sausa. This is another city. It actually has quite an interesting chunk of infrastructure. It has a theater square. It has a cistern. So, I mean, like a fairground here from Antiawalia, if I could swap those tiles, which I can, would probably really help the city out. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I can't fit a commercial hub there. That would be ideal, I think. I mean, in theory, an industrial zone also works just fine here. So I think that's what we might do. And we'll just swap that tile back to Sousa later. But the city already has an industrial zone. God damn it. Neighborhood it is. There's nice appeal in and around here. We're unhinged. New renewable battery charges. I don't even know what those are. Listen, lady, I don't even know what those are. What are renewable battery charges? I don't know. Ladies. I've just been talking to myself for like multiple minutes without the recording going. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Listen, I'm beyond reproach, okay? You cannot approach me. Are you approaching me, bro? Get your approach off me. Okay, let's bombard the heck out of the city. It'll break soon. I need a fresh tank. Where's all my fresh tanks? I thought I had 3 tanks. Oh, it's up here. Hit the city. Bring down its defenses a little. Make it a little weaker. I'm gonna build a little bit of tourism. You're supposed to protect my city. I'm earning a kind of insane amount of tourism right now. It's kind of fun. Saying I'm gonna win in 300 turns, which feels like too few. Too many? Word hard. Word good hard. Good words are hard. Like my... Johnson, what does the scouter say about his power level? Strategic Air Force, e-commerce, International Space Agency, lean manufacturing, quality function. Products have triple yields. Joint ventures, very cool. We do a little globalization. I don't even know what to do at this point. Let's go for social media. SoCal Media. Southern California Media. Okay, we took over the city. We will keep it. We're going to bombard the heck out of the city. It has been bombarded. It belongs to me now. And then next turn, we'll have a golden age. And we can tell them all to go and stick it where the sun doesn't beam. Where the light is all right. Let us build a windmill. Let us build a museum of arts. In Sausa, you saucy saucer, you saucy saucer, repair the granary, granaria, granaria, like fire, desire, unhinged, YouTuber, amanaba. Inquisitoria Sarambaya, Namada Inquisition and Gulamandam Parapapa, Namada Patre. Oh, listen, we fucking lost it, lads. This episode's gone on too long. Cut the feed, all right? Bring me the moms. I need a break. Oh yeah, we're getting a bit of tobacco online. So we're gonna have to do some serious reorganization of our empire in the next episode. I'm talking missionaries. I'm talking the one where we spread our religion. Because we need to spread our religion. My editors have just posted in the group channel based on Hinged Potato, because I just warned them that the hinging is gone. I'm free balling it in the wind. We did get a golden age. What did the Incans get? Oh, they got a dark age. That means loyalty pressure. Let me see the updates. Why isn't your loyalty going down? Oh, yes, loyalty's going down. Loyalty's going down. Loyalty's stable, but it will go down. Loyalty's going down. That means we can piece him out, and we should be able to passively just take all of his cities. Also, we just got a heroic age, heartbeat esteem, wish you were here. Oh, golden age? I mean, 2 arms is the play if I'm going to conquer Zulu and the Cree as well. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!